And we back. Dominate? Does does Shepard have the ability to indoctrinate? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, it's the organic version of AI hacking. Let's talk to everyone. Let's talk to everyone and then let's go to Benning and do this mission, and then that'll be it for today. Oh, there's the bathroom. Luckily that was the men's bathroom. Otherwise that would have been a little awkward. Right, what the heck is that pod? Okay, nothing to see. Oh. In Mass Effect 2, you can go to the women's bathroom, and Edie says, Shepard, this is the women's bathroom. And Shepard says, right.
For the data
yeah.
The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
Advanced biotic implants. Heck yeah. Always cooldown. My powers are so strong that it's always a fight against cooldown. If I could use my powers all of the time, it would not matter how powerful I made them, because they would be so strong.
Something so huge, so alien. I hope it helps against the Reapers.
I mean, you're alien too, you know that, right?
Ready for the next mission. Ready for the next mission. Ready for the next mission.
Well, now I am. I'm glad you asked 3 times.
Shepard, I looked over your mission report. Gotta say, it feels like we've been after these Reapers forever. From Sovereign to Leviathan, they've been a pain in the ass the whole time.
Although Sovereign is not a... sorry, Leviathan is not a Reaper.
We get any answers. Doesn't change much, but it does make this war feel a whole lot bigger.
Thanks for putting it that way, because, yeah, I needed this war to feel bigger. Hey, Garrus, when do you think you'll be done with those calibrations?
Later.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's accurate. I don't know that we have anyone to talk to in engineering, right? I mean, it would just be... what's her name?
Cerberus stealthily strikes star system shield. No, glad I read that one out loud. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
You're whatever. I mean, you're not a character. You're an asset, I guess. But if it wasn't providing me a bonus, I would not keep you around. Hey, every bonus counts. Even the ones that I think are stupid. Got anything good we can do? Saris. Nothing good there. Wow, really nothing, yeah. Yeah, let's put on the hoodie for a bit. Heck yeah. Look at that. Look at how relaxed he is. He's so relaxed he just stripped in front of all of his crew. I mean, he is wearing different pants, so...
With the Leviathan on our side, maybe we pull this thing off after all.
Yeah, it's not really on our side.
At least Anne's still around to see her dad's work finally pay off.
Really weird he showed up there.
Do you hear that hum? Do you hear that hum? Do you hear that hum?
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, are you humming? Because if you are, then yeah, it's probably just you. That's the way that works. Where is Cortez? Is that him over there? Must be, right? Yeah, there he is.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I mean, I assume that the research on driving drunk versus driving tired applies to flying as well, but I am curious if there has been any... It's a lot harder to have research on flying drunk, right? Because in the worst case, like in an ideal world, you could have a research study where somebody's driving drunk in, you know, a go-kart or something where it's padded, they're totally safe, they could smash into a wall going full tilt and they'd be all right. Plane doesn't really work that way. So unless you're willing to just give up the plane and have someone in the back seat who's like, I can hit the eject button for both of us, which is still not 100% and absurdly expensive, I assume that there's not any research on that, right? I mean, there couldn't. I can't imagine how else there could be. Maybe like simulations, like high-level simulations. I'm sure that there's something like that. I'm not sure that there's something like that. That seems like a weird thing
I appreciate your dedication, but I
to
don't
have
want to see you
research
burn
on.
out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to
That
relax.
implies that you'd take a chance with your own.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, the reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
I'm not. I gotta find Tally. I'm not trying. That's not my... I just mean... Just don't want you... Just want you to be happy, healthy. Just want you to be okay. Please don't pull an Ashley.
So the Reapers did not fully exterminate their creators. That suggests they are fallible, even on large or long-term scales. Maximum dynamic pressure is approaching. Throttle down for minimal resistance.
Thanks, Mom.
If that is how you categorize me, I will tell you to stop slouching. Hello, Shepard.
Commander? Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
It must be that that stuff only activates when I do priority missions. Steve, if you're still around, I'd love to hear about that computer. I was going to do a mission that brought me to... Maybe I'll do both of these. I'll do recover the Prothean artifact and this other artifact thing. Always good to go on back to Eden Prime. Huh. Interesting that Liara is required. Whoa! 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 Hold on. Wait, everybody has different clothes? Hold on. Okay, that's pretty sick. Oh my god. Oh, Garrus. Yeah, Garrus, you were in that. That's awesome. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's way... Oh, that's awful. No, that's way too much. Everyone's gonna be wearing way too much armor. This will be perfect. That one's pretty sweet. That's like Morinth's armor. Yeah, I like that a lot. And we'll take absurdly like decked out armor Garrus with us. You know, just in case. Hey, if anybody attacks us, we know we're good. Nothing's getting through that armor. Alright, let's see what we got.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
Nice outfit, both of you. Nice.
And now with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Y'all look great.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
I remember the reports. I was busting my ass trying to find evidence against Saren. Hearing that he'd attacked a colony while I sat mired in bureaucracy, that was a bad day.
You always did prefer a straight-up fight.
And you're always good at helping me find them.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere in the colony, but
majorly offensive.
They killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here. No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
It survived, Saren. It can survive this.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does.
It's the first time he ever talks voluntarily about his time on Earth where he grew up. Does this talk more about it? Because that'd be great. I would very much enjoy that. It does seem very BioWare to like soak a particular mission in story for a particular element. That's
Shepard,
awful.
this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back
Look
against...
at that. It's a Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
So, Liara ever dug up, what do humans call it? A dinosaur?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Oh, no, I was definitely interested in that. I did not know of the difference between paleontology and archaeology, so that is super cool to know. I'm sure that'll be useful in conversation.
Goddess, that
Gotcha.
doesn't seem possible.
Nice.
It's not a Prothean artifact, it's
A Prothean?
a Prothean.
Oh god, it is.
Or those bodies we found back on Ilos.
Like the bodies we found back on Ilos. But this one is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the
Oh
galactic
boy.
community.
Galactic community, you'd think they had something like a council.
Except for they controlled the entirety of
Cultural
the,
and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that
Not
they
so
believe
true
in
on that one.
interspecies
Not so true on
cooperation.
that one, because I'm pretty sure they controlled the entirety of the galaxy, so... Yeah.
They had an empire that spanned the entire galaxy. It's unlikely they did that just by playing nice.
Of course. They must have had an impressive military as well. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Good thing we brought our Prothean expert.
I hope I can help. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor.
Or like Phil. He's just a dude.
Cerberus
Just
damaged
Phil.
the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Interesting.
There they are.
Yeah, those guys weren't so tough. I expected a harder fight than that.
More intel to help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Good. Then I'll be sure to search thoroughly. Shepard's just like, I don't understand turret, I just punch. Liara, that's a bit much. The dude's already dead. Okay, hold on. I don't have any way to get out of here. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that going down that area was a bad idea. You have a 24-inch touchscreen monitor with a built-in tower? What do you mean a built-in tower? Do you have a picture? Can you send it over Discord? That sounds super cool. Ah, so this just brought me down here. So this would have been the way to go to find... I'm sure there's something here. Check in here and then go up the ladder, definitely. It's over, Cerberus. I have the high ground. God, it's the best ability. Just being able to like teleport through like that.
There, that lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Alright, so that was the information that I can get from there. What information can I get from here? Something. There's some info.
This intel will give Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Good. And then we go over here for the rest of it. Ooh, that was interesting. I interrupted my slam with something.
Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Got it. Let's look around a little bit more. Because I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
We didn't kill these people, and we're going to shut down the bastards who did.
Got it. Alright, let's open up that pod. Oh. So it's like an all-in-one. Like the computer has everything built into the monitor.
It won't. We will see.
One more lyric. I don't know any others, so.
Million strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
Wow, this is very interesting. We get to sort of see what happened.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Looks like this is not where I was supposed to go for this part. Oh, no, it is. It's right here. Anything good in here? Nope. Yeah. That's a huge touchscreen. There's a... So, like, in recording, there's a cool touchscreen thing you can get that lets you control as if you were using a console. I'll say that. I don't know how that came through in the stream because that was insanely loud, but I was going to say that there's this thing you can get. It's a touchscreen that you're able to control Pro Tools as a touchscreen, so you can like mix by touching your DAW, which is pretty sweet. He's a pretty good biotic.
Victory! Field devotion! Acknowledged. How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Backup forces are here.
Shepard's not that smart. His solution is, oh, if I can't destroy it with gun, I will headbutt it.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Woo! That was a spicy fight. Oh man. Oh man. That was good. Alright, so that was so the issue is we can't go across this bridge. Alright, let's look. We can go that way. It's already 5:20. This will be the last mission for today.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Heavy Cerberus forces inbound. Looks like we've got a siege on our hands. Here they come.
Second to catch our breath.
If anybody needs fresh clips or a bathroom break, now's the time.
Well, Garrus, funny you should mention that.
Of course.
Has the life pod entered stasis mode?
We're almost there.
Hey, you don't have to. I'm right here. You don't have to.
If you want to stock up.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
I don't know where the thing you were. Next door is here. Is this what you're talking about?
Don't let it get close.
Oh, that blows.
You can open the life pod now.
Nice.
There, you've got it. Goddess.
Is he dead? Probably not.
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
His eyes will open really quick.
Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
He'll be the last of his people.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me, while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Turian. I am surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Thanks, dude. Real nice of you. What a fun guy.
Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste.
Nice.
Hack it out.
Alright, we'll talk to him and then that'll be the end of the stream.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on
Steve,
my way.
what's the little crown next to your head? Or next to your head. Next to your username.
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
That's pretty cool.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
I mean, we did heed it.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
That's pretty intense.
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Cut and dry, not cut and dried. What, like you're making jerky? Wait, what? Is cut and dried the term?
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
Yeah. Okay. That's a pretty good quote.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
But my point is you're being extreme about everything.
Could
like
it help
you're
us with the device?
Like I agree. Yeah. No, fight the Reapers, absolutely. But like the Asari are not currently our enemy. We shouldn't go to war against the Asari because they're not currently helping us.
Will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over 12 studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
Oof.
Sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here
Cool.
would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
So they also failed.
The Metacon War. We were turning the tide until the Reapers arrived. Then
they also failed to coexist with technology.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity.
By leaving you no other option, you would have joined our army, or faced...
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think. Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research...
Wow, a civilization before the Protheans. That's the first time I've heard of them.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the record so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
How did your people wage war against
attrition? We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted.
The collectors.
Then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved?
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Nice. Got a new squad mate, and he's a freaking Prothean, which is pretty dang cool. Slam is the one where you raise them up into the air and slam them back down, right?
Changed.
Oh, and a particle rifle.
Still here. For me, it was only yesterday. Our empire spanned the galaxy. Now we are only a myth.
Well, you're not a myth. They know you exist, but...
I still have much to
all
learn
right.
about this cycle.
That's all he's got to say.